Assalamualaikum. Today our team will present analysis of choice and strategy for Cozen Rubber Industry and Verizon Communication. My name is Nur Izzati. My team members are Nur Ain Syahira, Siti Nur Munira, and Tuan Siti Nurul Syafiqah. Cozen Rubber Industry Sendirian Berhad. SWOT Metric.
SWOT analysis is a strategic planning and strategic management approach that assists individuals and businesses in identifying their strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. The strength of Cozen Rubber Industry are strong brand equity, low bargaining power of suppliers, intellectual property right, and diverse product portfolio. The weaknesses are high interest costs, lack of critical talent, and simple to imitate despite the company's numerous patents and copyrights. Loyalty marketing, lower inflation rate, and development in artificial intelligence are opportunities for this industry. Meanwhile, the traits of Cozen Rubber are increasing bargaining power of buyers, barriers of entry lowering, and shortage of skilled human resource.
Space Metric.
A strategic management tool for analyzing a corporation is the Strategies, Position and Action Evaluation Metric or SPACE metric. To determine the kinds of strategies the organization should employ, the SPACE metric is used: conservative, aggressive, defensive, or competitive. According to the SPACE metric that had been plotted, Cozen is located in the aggressive area with 2.5 on the x-axis and 1.75 on the y-axis. It appears that Cozen is a desirable and somewhat stable rubber glove company. Cozen also has its own competitive advantages to contend with rivals in this rapidly expanding rubber glove market, so that Cozen can fight in this market penetration with other rubber glove companies. Cozen needs consistently strengthen its market and product development. Cozen should therefore make use of its advantages to increase its relative diversification.
BCG Metric. BCG metric is a model used to analyze a business product to aid with long-term strategic planning. This metric helps companies identify new growth opportunities and decide how they should invest in the future. Now, I will explain the BCG metric analysis on Cozen Rubber Industry. Cozen has three segments of product, which are rubber disposable glove, technical rubber product, and clean room disposable product. Based on the BCG metric, rubber disposable glove fall under cash cow, which means that this product has high relative market share as it generates most profit compared to other business segments and has low market growth rate. Therefore, the best strategy option for cash cow are product diversification and development. Next, technical rubber product that fall under dog that has low market share as it generates the lowest profit and it also has the lowest market growth rate. In general, they are not worth to invest more money as they only generate low profit. The best strategy option are product liquidation. Last but not least, clean room disposable product fall under question mark as it has low market share and high market growth rate, and it has potential to become star as this business segment may grow rapidly and generate high profit. Internal-external IE metric.
The internal-external IE metric is a nine-cell metric that organizes an organization various divisions. The IE metric is a strategic management tool used to analyze the current position of the division and suggest future strategies. The internal-external metric is based on the examination of internal and external business factors that are then combined into a single suggestive model. According to the diagram above, the yellow one represents backyard, forward and horizontal integration. At this point, Cozen Rubber Industry Malaysia appears to be in a good shape as it is high and maintained. It is for market penetration, market development, growth and development. It is show hold and maintains for green colors. It is used to develop markets and product. Furthermore, the blue color represent harvest and or diverse for retrenchment and diverse teacher. Overall, integration is the best strategy for Cozen Rubber Industry Malaysia. Backward, forward, and horizontal integration are all examples of integration. The total of EFE and IFE is calculated to be 3.45 and 2.85. Points are dropped in IE. It's demonstrated that EFE and IFE are high and average respectively. Furthermore, Croissant rubber industry is expanding their market by exporting their product to other countries. So, this is the one of the factors that contribute to the success of the croissant rubber industry. Their greatest strength is strong brand equity, as many customers are already familiar with their brand. On the other hand, their weaknesses are lack of critical talent. These strengths and weaknesses give croissant rubber industry is different weight, which can affect the EFE and IFE value.
Verizon Communication metric.
The strengths of Verizon communication industry are market dominance, highly innovative, valuable brand name, and effective marketing. The weaknesses are lack of diversification, high liabilities, and negative publicity. Global expansions, diversified portfolio, and expansion of services are opportunities for this industry. Meanwhile, the threats of Verizon communication are market competition, expenditure for expansion and hacking, and data leaks.
Space metric.
According to the space metric that had been plotted, Verizon is located in the aggressive area with 2.25 on the x-axis and 0.75 on the y-axis. It appears that Verizon is a firm and engaging communication industry. In order to compete in this quickly growing communication industry with rivals, Verizon also has its own competitive advantages. Verizon must continually increase its market and product development in order to compete in this market penetration with other communication firms. Verizon ought to take advantage of its advantages in order to broaden its comparative variety.
BCG metric. Verizon Communication has three business segments, which are Verizon Consumer Group, Verizon Business Group, and Verizon Media Group. Based on the BCG metric, Verizon Consumer Group fall under Star, which has high relative market share, where it gains most profit compared to other business segments, and it also has high market growth rate. The best strategy option for Star is to increase the product development for this business segment. Next, for Verizon Business Group, fall under Cash Cow that has high market share, where it generates second highest profit for Verizon behind the Consumer Group, but it has low growth rate. Thus, the best strategy option for this business segment is to do product diversification and development. Last but not least, Verizon Media Group fall under Dog, where it has the lowest market share as it generates the lowest profit compared to other business segments, and it also has the lowest market growth rate. The best strategy option that should be taken is to do market liquidation. Internal-external IE metric.
Okay, next, let's move to the IE metric for Verizon Communication. According to the diagram above, the red one represents for backward, forward, and horizontal integration. At this point, Horizon Communication appears to be in good shape as it is high and maintained. It is for market penetration, market development, growth and development. It is show, hold and maintain for blue color. This is used to develop markets and product. Furthermore, the green color represents harvest and diverse for retrenchment and divestiture. Overall, hold and maintain is the best strategy for Verizon Communication. Market penetration and product development are all examples of this strategy. The total of EFE and IFE is calculated to be 2.66 and 2.99. Points are dropped. So, it demonstrates that EFE and IFE are medium and average respectively. Verizon Communication is a variable company with many opportunities and threats. This is one of the factors that contribute to the development of Verizon Communication. Their greatest opportunities are global expansion. On the other hand, their threats are market competition. This opportunity and tricks give Verizon communication a different weight, which can affect the EFE and IFE values.
In conclusion, 4 strategy analysis which are SWOT, SPACE, BCG and IE metric has been conducted on Kazan Rubber Industry and Verizon Communication. Based on this analysis, company can evaluate their performance to gain competitive advantage.
That's all from us.
Thank you.